What is up, YouTube? Sir Wilson is back here for episode number 46 of the Pokemon Shield Wedlocke. And here we are. I'm not exactly sure which Pokemon Center I'm in, but okay, here we are in Hammerlock. So in the last episode, we took on the Shieldbert and Swordward brothers at the top of Hammerlock Stadium to challenge and capture Zamazenta and to put an end to the final story. So this is going to be the last episode here. The last thing to do as a part of this little adventure following becoming champion is to now that we have caught Zamazenta, it is in the PC. It is time for us to go through the Slumbering Well and challenge Hop. He has Zacian, which is super scary. Nothing on my team actually outspeeds Zacian. Oh man, so I did some grinding, right? Hop's Pokemon, his highest level Pokemon is level 70. So I do have a slight level advantage, but nothing here is like so strong either that it's gonna just like steamroll anything on his team. I think Easton maybe can live an attack from Zacian, but there's not much else. I mean, Charizard might, because it does resist Zacian's stabs, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty rough. That's what I'm afraid of. But here we are. I did some grinding off stream or off recording to get everyone up. I just ran around battling wild Pokemon in the wild area to get everything leveled up. Since everything's like 60 to 65, I can battle all the big wild roaming giants like Rhydon, Gyarados, and some of those other ones. As you can see, Easton is the only Pokemon on the team that has full EVs. And they're not even that great because he has a lot of attack and a lot of speed, which is kind of weird. I'm not really sure what all those are from, obviously. It's just, over time. But, since a lot of this team came in after the champion battle with Leon, this is, a disadvantage I'm stuck with is that I don't have the EVs built up on these Pokemon without grinding them. I don't know how much money I have. I think I can buy some, what are they called? The vitamins. I could go buy some of the vitamins. Let me do that real quick because that's really like one thing. I mean, this is the last episode. I might as well get the most bang for my buck out of these dollars that I got, these Poke dollars. So I'm gonna go grab some of these real quick. I'm pretty much gonna throw them on Charizard. Charizard is like, I want Charizard to finish the game. It's the one thing that I played through the game. Oh, that's the wrong Pokemon Center in Wyndon. It's the South Pokemon Stadium that you need to get the vitamins from. Unless you have already gone through the Isle of Armor, then the Isle of Armor is a great place to go because they have the discounted options if you buy in bulk up to 25, which is really nice. So here, I'm gonna buy 10 of these and 5 of these, and I'm gonna throw them all on Charizard, or as much as I can on Charizard, because Charizard is like the key, I believe. In the last episode, I will say up front, I really don't care if anyone does not approve of my decision to keep Honeycomb. I have never played through the game and not caught the Legendary without throwing a Master Ball at it. So I was hoping I could actually make this more of a challenge and beat the Legendary without just catching it, but they forced me to catch the Legendary, and so Honeycomb I'm gonna pretend like I didn't have to sack her off to kill and capture Zamazenta in that first battle, and this is the last episode. I really don't care what anyone thinks. It's too far into the game to grind up another Pokemon to level 70, and I'm going with it. Plus, I didn't get to use Honeycomb like at all in this post game. I've pretty much relied on Charizard if the pair was battling. So this is it. That's how it is, and that's how it's gonna stay. So the most senior pair is Violi and Easton. Easton was originally paired with Oh my my gosh, I'm forgetting her name. Was it just Rosie? Rosie the Roserade? Hold on. Oh man, where is she? I can't find her. Yeah, just Rosie the Roserade. Oops, sorry. I did not silence my phone. Alright, so all I did was look at who Hop, or like what Hop's highest level Pokemon is. I don't know. I think he's gonna lead with Dubwool. Oh man, I'm not ready for a cutscene talking. Alright, so before I get in here with her, let me just double check this. I want to see, I do have the Focus Sash on Torch. We're not going to see Torch Gigantamax, which is really unfortunate. Oh yeah, I'm really glad I throw those on him. God dang. He should be by far the fastest thing on the team now. Yeah, absolutely. That is a huge thing to remember. So unfortunately, we won't see Torch Gigantamax in this final episode because this is not happening in a stadium. Did I get the Gigantamax Torch in one of the stadium battles? Man, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've recorded. Honestly, like, it took me a while to get to the point where I wanted to do this last episode. I don't know the exact date, but it's like that I did the last recording, episode number 45, which is not even up on YouTube yet at this point. We still have a lot of episodes left to go in the posting based on the 3 videos a week schedule that I've been doing. But today is February 27th. It's the second to last day in February, and I believe I did the earlier recordings like in January. Yeah, I think I did all of those in January, up to 45 in January. Or not all of them, but like a lot of the later episodes in January. But it's been crazy here in Austin, Texas. We had a winter storm. I lost power for a week almost plus, and just been dealing with some other stuff outside of recording. Like VGC got picked up for a while with Series 8, and I was really into that. We're in my Kyogre team, which was a lot of fun. But here I am, ready to finish out this. So I know I said at the beginning, I'm just going to rehash this. I know I said at the beginning of the playthrough, my goal was to go through all of the regions. But after losing so many Pokemon, and also just the amount of time that I've put in to finish the Galar, the Galar story alone, I don't care to do the Isle of Armor. That was the one I'm least, like, Isle of Armor has the most story because, has the most story because you do Kubfu and you go through the Tower of Darkness, however, or the Tower of Water. And I don't really care to raise up a Kubfu to level 70 just to do that part. Like, it'd be really cool to battle Mustard, Dojo Master Mustard, but I don't want to do the Kubfu just to battle him. Like, I think that battle's really cool. I like that scene. And the few people you battle, I think in this episode, or in this version, it's Avery that I would battle before Mustard. And then once you go to the Crown Tundra, there's not even, like, people that you battle. Like, you battle Peony once, and I already battled him, and it didn't go well. Or I know he's really strong, but other than Peony, you, like, battle the legendaries, and I don't want to, like, run around collecting and record all that. I don't, for the horses and stuff, so it's just kind of a wash. I'm not really interested in doing it at this point. Like I said, this has been a pretty long, I started this recording in December, around November. I started recording this Wedlocke on Thanksgiving, I believe, specifically, and it is almost March, so it's taken me a while to get this done, and granted, I have a lot of other things going on outside, but we don't have to talk to Sonya here. That's great. Just kidding. I'll talk to her. Want me to show you to the center of the woods where Hop is waiting? Yes, please. Alright, let's get a move on. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, there he is right there, sitting, waiting for us. So just, once we do the battle, we'll come back and look at everyone that has been a part of this story, all of the pairs and whatnot. But for this, I think I want to lead with Honeycomb and try and preserve Charizard Torch specifically for Zacian, because like, it's scary. It's so scary. Yeah, and I think Honeycomb can handle. I know Honeycomb can handle a double for sure, and since I started with Sobble, Hop has a Cinderace. That's a problem. So he's got Cinderace, Corviknight, Double, Snorlax. Oh man. Man. I'm kinda cringing at this. Like, it sounds really great to use Torch, but Easton, like, overall sounds really good against his team. Having a grass type with Cinderace, having a grass type pair with Cinderace, and not having a fire type doesn't really boast well for this battle coming up. Man. This is a tough decision. Let me think about this for just a second. Are there any other items I can really benefit from here? I mean, I've got a lot of berries that I've collected. I think a Focus Sash on Torch is not that necessary. Yeah, not a lot of other berries. Honeycomb is the big root, so that's really good for the leech seed that I want to use. I could throw a Shell Bell on Torch and like heal up damage. I could throw an Expert Belt or the Life Orb on him as well. But I'm so afraid that he just won't take an attack from Zacian. What would it use? Behemoth Blade? I mean, I'm not G-Max, so, or I'm not maxing, so that could be good. Assault Vest doesn't help. Oh, gosh. I don't see anything that was like is gonna be a different, or like a huge difference maker. Like maybe the Life Orb for optimal damage, Expert Belt for damage, but my big concern is Cinderace. Like, Cinderace is gonna be pretty hard to go through, especially if he throws out Cinderace before Torch. And if I use a grass type, like that's guaranteed. So alright, let's think about what else could I give Torch attack-wise that would help here. Is there, like, what? Because I can use Dragon Pulse and I can use Air Slash. I don't want to do Hurricane. I really can't afford to miss. Grass Knot. I mean, do I have Dragon Dance? I don't think I have Dragon. Oh, I do have Dragon Dance. I could give him Dragon Dance and then give him Earthquake. Do I have an Earthquake? I do have one Earthquake. What's your attack look like? Is it good? I mean, I just threw a bunch of calcium on him, but that's for the fire in the air. Like, Dragon Pulse doesn't do me any good in this battle, and like, I really don't see a reason to protect. But if I could get a Dragon Dance off, like, that would be huge against Cinderace, because then I would outspeed it for sure. I think I'm gonna go with that, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Dragon Pulse. If he has Cramorant, he doesn't have Cramorant. Yeah, I'm gonna make this last change and hope it goes well. The rest of the team, I'm not that concerned with. Like, I know if like Torch and Honeycomb can't make this happen, then Easton and Wedlocke. Easton is like for sure gonna come through and clean up the match. It's up to Torch. This is my favorite Pokemon. I even got my Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard shirt on top of the Charizard hat to put all of the best energy into Torch for this battle. So we're gonna lead with Honeycomb. Here we go. Let's do it. I'm ready. No more stalling. I've done everything I can to prepare for this one. There. Everything's all right. You don't have to lose control. You can manage this. I know you can. You're the true hero who protected the Galar region after all. Got everything under control. See, I knew you could do it, champ. Hop, you look a fright. You two made it. And yeah, well, I was just focused on trying to calm Zacian down. So, rushing in and trying to calm a legendary hero head on was, was awful reckless. It looks happy now. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Though I can tell you things were looking pretty dire here at first. What? Wait, really? You sure about this? What did Zacian say? That it thinks I'm worthy of it. That it'll become my Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that was it anyway. Wait, seriously? That's totally crazy. Is it really okay? Alright, here I go then. Beautiful design. Yeah! Beautiful design for Zacian, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Triple jiggle. Triple jiggle for Hop and Zacian. Hop caught Zacian. Zacian, whatever. However you say it. I like Zacian. You two really are something. I still don't quite see anything like that in myself yet, but thanks to your help, I'm starting to. So Wilson, I've got a favor to ask. Though I hate to look like I'm copying that posh jerk bead. Still, I want another battle against you. Everything started right here. In the slumbering world. Look at my expressionless face. He's cheesing. Alright, here we go. I'm ready. Let's hop to it. This will be a proper battle, Sir Wilson. You sure you're ready for me? Alright, let's go, Sir Wilson. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. Alright, I'm going to volume so I can hear it. And he does lead with the W-Dub. Woo. Shout out to Professor Ragna and his favorite Pokemon. Let's do it, Sir Wilson. Don't hold anything back. Okie dokie. Ooh, look at I'm growing some seeds around you, Double. Oh, you're gonna go for recoil damage? Ooh. You're just gonna help me kill you faster, Hop. I don't think he uses items. He doesn't use items. Wait, he has used items. He has used items. Yep. We are going for the Protect Stall. He's got Cotton Guard. That doesn't bother me at all because I'm a special attacker. Duh. And it's not going to do anything against Leech Seed. You will die a slow, sad death here, Double. And I'm just going to Giga Drain, and I'll be at full health for sure this turn. Yeah, it dies. If it takes recoil damage, it dies. Are you going to go for Double Edge? Oh, there's the Double Edge. Boom! Honeycomb. That does a lot of damage to Honeycomb. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty intense. That does over half. About to use Cinderace. Okay, this is it. This is the moment where we Dragon Dance Torch. It can't kill me in one turn for sure because I have a Focus Edge. My goal was always to surpass him, but he's not the champion. I'm not sure what my goal is now. I don't know either. Does anyone really know what a goal is? Does anyone really know how to set a goal? Alright, Torch outspeeds the Cinderace, so we get the free Dragon Dance off. This should secure us outspeeding Zacian. Fingers crossed. Oh, he's got a Gunk Shot, but Torch dodges! Yes! Throw him an Earthquake! Let's go! Yes, Torch literally throws Earthquake, if you couldn't tell by that animation. He just like spins around, flings the tail, and somehow causes the earth to shake. I don't get that, but I'm not complaining at all. It looks awesome, and it does damage. And you and Sonya followed your own paths. I was the only one left behind trying to catch up. I mean, you were following your own path, and you were beating me for a while, Hop, but Sir Wilson just pulled ahead. Another earthquake. Pincurchin. No, no. Oh my god, it lived? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we can't kill Charizard. Oh my god. Pincurchin is OP. Wow. Oh my gosh. Please bring out Zacian before Snorlax. Please bring out Zacian before Snorlax. Oh my god, no. This is not right. Are you saving it for last hop? Come on, bro. I got a Dragon Dance off. Torch is ready to go. But then I went around saving Pokemon along with some peers, and I realized that I could help other people. I think I have to heal at least once. I have to heal at least once. I know Earthquake won't kill this. And it might be Thick Fat. Okay, he goes for Crunch. That's good. I can live with that. I can live with that. Snorlax has lower defenses than special defense. I'm not gonna. Oh man. Oh man. Crunch? I'm not gonna spam Dragon Dance. I'm not gonna spam Dragon Dance. Is this better? It's not much better. Flinch! 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 Flinch, Snorlax! No! 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 Okay, we are so lucky we haven't. I'm gonna go for Earthquake because we can't miss. So lucky we haven't gotten a single defense drop. What was that? Four crunches without a single defense drop? That's super lucky for Torch. And he's got the Corviknight. Corviknight. Blast! You really got me with that one, but battling you sure is fun, Sir Wilson. Okay? I don't have any berries. I am blazed. Torch is blazed. So this is gonna KO for sure. Boom! Show him the flamethrower. And we get one more level advantage before he throws out his legendary Zacian. I want to see which of us comes out the victor. And yet, I can't read that. That's the strangest kind of feeling I'm having. You feel it too, don't you, Sir Wilson? Not really. What? It's embarrassing if I'm the only one who's so into this. I'm not into this. What then? Laugh and cry all you want, but this is it. Please be faster. Oh my gosh, please be faster. Okay. Please, Torch. Please, Torch. Yes. Yes. No! 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 It lived! It lived on one! It literally lived on one! No! 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 Thanks to you and me, I'll keep getting stronger. I know it. That's terrible. No! That's our greatest champion for you. You really are strong, Sir Wilson. But getting beat this time felt a bit different. I may have lost, but I feel great. You know what, Sir Wilson? I think I found a dream of my own. I want to be someone who can help out Pokemon that are in trouble, wherever they are. I think I want to become a Pokemon professor. I started thinking I might when we were going around to all the stadiums to help the Pokemon that were running out of control. I know I don't know enough about Pokemon yet, and I've got no experience for this sort of thing, but I'm going to study and learn a whole lot. And someday, I'll become the sort of professor that you, Sir Wilson, and you, Sonia, well, the sort you would be proud to know. I'm going to take a different path than you, and we are taking Wilson. But also, always think of you as my true rival. There's nothing I like better. Shake on it. You murdered my favorite Pokemon. Same here. We'll always be rivals, you and me. Ah, no fair. No fair. You two are so good and cute. I'm tearing up. Sonia, getting a bit weepy in your old age, eh? What? I'm still young and super energetic. Say, Hop, fancy becoming my assistant at the lab? What? I've got all the books and data on Pokemon you could ever want. Since you want to be a professor someday, I'll oversee your studies. Then I definitely want to. Only, you sure can really be something. Of course, mind you, it'll be a lot of work. Work's really been piling up since I lost my first assistant. Wait, so what you really mean is you'll offer me the position to help yourself out? Ah, fine. I'll still do a bang-up job. You'll have my back too, right, Sir Wilson? Oh, controller disconnected for a second. Hop's rare lead card. Well now. That certainly was a splendid battle and a refreshing back and forth. What? What does that even mean? Well now. That really touches my heart. Huh, Swordwood and Shieldbert with Pierce and even Lee? What are you lot doing here? No need for the noise maker, young lady. We've come to meet with the young master, Sir Wilson. They didn't get the chance to properly apologize yet. And I'm here to keep an eye on them. They did technically descend from the original kings of Galar, after all. Seems you lot have been up to all sorts of things while I was stuck in Rose Tower trying to take care of the mess that the chairman left behind. You've no idea. Those two were forcing Pokemon with Dynamax all over the place. And for that, we're really, truly sorry. Look at our sorriness. We thought only of ourselves and brought harm to innocent Pokemon. We have truly caused a large amount of trouble. Master Sir Wilson, you helped us even though we did those awful things. You are so worthy of the throne, and you could say it's a Dynamax-sized amount of worthiness. I told you to. Zacian is always into all the real royalty. Incorrect! We have abdicated the title to him. There are no other rulers but Sir Wilson. Now that I look closely, you absolutely do have the air of a celebrity. Well, fancy that. I think you've grown on them, Sir Wilson. Oh dear, reluctantly, I'm afraid we too must away. Our tour to apologize to those we've troubled awaits. Well then, goodbye! Oh, don't go running off on your own. Ha! What? Just so you know, I saw your Pokemon battle against champion Sir Wilson. You sure have gotten stronger. You were so good, I nearly sent out my Charizard without thinking, wanting to join in on the fun. It seems like you found your own path to walk in life, Hop. As your older brother, no, as your rival, you have my full support. I do. Strike a pose. Leon gave you some pretty high praise. You look like your nails got your tongue hot. Ah, zip it, Sonia. I do not. Alright, guess we should get going too. Right, then it's a race to see who gets back to home first. And we're out. The end. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. You couldn't written a better story in Hollywood. You could not have written a better ending in Hollywood. Torch almost kills Hop's legendary Pokemon, and it literally lives on 1 HP. I get the 10% chance burn, and it dies without me having to throw out another Pokemon. Because Honeycomb would have died. So Torch getting the burn actually saved his partner Honeycomb and ended the battle. And that leaves me at, oh no, I took the death and the gym counter off. I had to reset OBS. OBS has been a bit of a struggle to get working sometimes. Not perfect, but I'm learning. And the battle tower in Winden has opened too. It's filled with strong trainers that those you've faced up until now. Challenge them and feet there. No. Oh man. Okay, good. They didn't even heal Torch. I'm sorry, that dude, it was good, but well, the focus sash did not come in handy, and Torch actually won us the game against Hop. Honeycomb did her thing against the double as I needed her to, and everyone else, Crookedy Croc, Yuffie, didn't get a whole lot of action in the end of the game, but Violi, Easton, and Torch like really carried us through. And Rosie as well, because Rosie came in a few episodes ago, or like Rosie was gone a few episodes ago. So, man, what a freaking story. I hope y'all really, I hope that those of you following along really enjoyed this playthrough. It was, wait, what was that? 46 hours put into this. So it's been a very long journey. I am super proud that I was able to finally get this done. It was kind of weighing on me to get this last episode recorded. You know, I believe, man, hold on. Oh, I can just look at the PC. I'll open this and then open the PC. So we did end with exactly 20 deaths. It's a lot to get through, but it is a wedlock. So a wedlock, you know, having to limit myself to only battling with pairs, you know, two Pokemon against everything else that comes at me at a time is it's pretty difficult. And Sword and Shield is not exactly the easiest game that Pokemon has ever made. Like, the AI has some pretty good stuff, especially in those later battles. Like specifically Leon. Leon just like thrashed me, and that was a big hit on Maelstrom. His Rillaboom going for drum beating negated the dragon dances that I had stacked up, and it allowed him to bring my speed back down so that Dragapult could come in and just Thunderbolt and Oko Maelstrom. And like, that was a huge turning point. Esmeralda also went down to the Dragapult. I don't even think she got anything off against the Dragapult. Liftbro was able to take out Dragapult, but then I ended up having Liftbro go down to the G-Max Charizard as well as Duskla. Duskla was not able to finish it out, and we ended up having Easton come in and take down Leon's Charizard. So like, that was, and that's just the champion battle. I lost 5 more Pokemon between becoming champion and defeating Hop. And the saddest part is my favorite Pokemon, Charizard, ended up being one of the deaths. But the last death in the last battle of the last turn of the freaking Wedlocke, like, you can't make this up. This is amazing. I am sad that Charizard lost, but Charizard also won the battle. So it's like, I mean, this is like some Hollywood style stuff, you know? Your favorite hero comes in to win the match, but to win the adventure, win the war, but losing his life in the battle. Like, I mean, it's kind of some Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark, Iron Man style stuff here, Torch. What are you trying to tell me, Torch? I am Iron Man. I will go heal up at the Pokemon Center just so Torch doesn't sit here in the Pokemon Center, or in the PC dead. I mean, technically everything in here is dead, but when you heal at the Pokemon Center, it heals everything in your box. So obviously, like, everyone has full health right now except Torch. But Honeycomb didn't get to use her a lot, but she definitely had a great place in a partnership with Torch, especially at the end. Torch, that was his one and only partner, and they were a great match. If we ever got to Gigantamax, it would have been really cool to see them together and their pairing. But this was like one of maybe 2 battles throughout the end of the game that they really got to play together. Yuffie and Crookedy Croc had a very small opportunity to battle together. Crookedy Croc ended up taking down, I believe, one of the gyms, the Dynamax Pokemon in the gym. Violi and Easton. Violi, I don't think I got to use her at all, actually. I think Rosie died so recently. Yeah, Rosie died against, Rosie ended up dying against Zacian's Iron Head in Hammerlock. Yeah, that was pretty rough. We had to beat Zacian, and then she ended up going down in the last episode. Looking at my notes here, sorry, I had to remind myself because it's been so long between the 45th and 46th recording. But this was a lot of fun. I have always wanted to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke and post it on YouTube. So I really don't even care how many views this gets. It was more of like a personal thing to get this done, and I hope that as long as this sits on YouTube and people come through and watch it, that they make it. If they make it to the end, I think you'll find that this was a really fun story. The pairs did really great. Like some of these Pokemon didn't get to last long. Truth and Pan, they went down like the very next episode that they joined the team. But like Adam and Eve had a really big part in the story, being my first pair, my first Pokemon. The whole joke about Sobble being forgot, I love that. The legendaries, I didn't want to use them. Trixie, that was a hilarious moment when in the Galar mine, Trixie came in, or I came into the Galar mine and I wanted a Roggen, not Roggen, I wanted a, what are they called? What's it called? A Roly-Coly. I wanted to catch a Roly-Coly so I could have one of my favorite Pokemon, Colossal, from this generation. But when I ran to go hit the Roly-Coly, this little Diglett went from one spot over here and then popped up in front of the Roly-Coly right as I was about to hit it, and so forced me to catch her. And she was a very short-lived partner for Maelstrom and allowed me to beat Marnie. She gave her life so I could beat Marnie. Puddle was one of my favorite pairs with Mud and Puddle. They were muddle. And Mud obviously was a big player in the wedding party going through this entire story. But we had Puddle go down pretty early on to a wild Choodle, throwing a counter after I just taught Puddle Seed Bomb. And very similar to Charizard, where I used Seed Bomb and it didn't kill the Choodle. The Choodle fired back with a counter and took Puddle. Very surprising. And Zacian had Wild Charge. Like, of course I wasn't going to live anything like that after an attack boost. Even after the burn, like, that was totally gonna take down Torch. I probably could have healed Torch, gone for an attack. I don't see a way where unless the Wild Charge does less than half, but I don't think so. I think Zacian is just so powerful, it almost always does like 75%, even with a burn to Torch. Slowpink. Slowpink was the new partner for Mud after Puddle? No. Hold on. Yeah. Slowpink was partnered with Mud very briefly. And then Soundwave and Icicle were a pair. Slowpink I admittedly could have had a Galarian Slowbro way early on into the game, but I didn't remember how you evolve Slowpoke into Galarian Slowbro, and it's not by level at all. It's by the item, the Galar Wreath or whatever, and so that was a mistake. I should have had Galarian Slowbro, and if I had, Slowpink probably would have gotten a lot further. But oh well, yeah, nothing I can do about that. Soundwave, Icicle, a great pair. Soundwave, these two did not get a lot of action until like way late, like halfway through the gyms. Icicle evolved right before we battled Melanie in the Ice Gym, which was huge. And then I tried to give Icicle and Soundwave a chance to take on the trainers in the Hammerlock Gym, and They both went down to a. They both went down to Turtonator, Turtonator OP. That was really unfortunate. Hunbun. Hunbun came in and was paired with Maelstrom, I believe, after Slowpink, and she also did not live long. She did get to evolve, but she also died in the Hammerlock gym, or shortly thereafter. Hold on. Gotta jog my memory. Double check. Hunbun. Oh no, Hunbun died to. Wait. Yeah. Hunbun also died to the Turtonator. Oh, that's right. Soundwave died before the gym. Soundwave died before the Hammerlock gym. He's in front of me instead of looking over here. Soundwave died to the Pyukamuku innards out. That was really dumb. I always forget about innards out. It's a stupid ability because it's like aftermath, but it always does the amount of damage that you do to Pyukamuku, and so whatever amount of damage I did to Pyukamuku was enough recoil to Soundwave to take Soundwave out. And I could have avoided that probably by healing Soundwave, but I didn't even think about it. Then, yeah, Hunbun became Icicle's new partner, and they both went down and Hammerlock to the Turtonator. Then Pan and Truth were brought in, and they were killed in like Route 10 or something like that. They really didn't get very far. Mud was my first loss before Leon, going through the champion cut, but Mud was like the longest living Pokemon through the entire playthrough. Yeah, Mud was the only one from the original 6. So my original 6 were Adam, Eve, Puddle, Mud, Soundwave, and Icicle. And as you can see here, Mud got all the way to level 55, which was huge. Maelstrom was a very close 7th edition, being the partner for Trixie here. And Maelstrom and Mud were like just powerhouses for the team. Esmeralda took the place of Trixie after she died, and Esmeralda got really far. This is a great pair. I mean, you can't go wrong with Gyarados having a ground type partner. It was pretty weird. You don't really want to think about a male Gyarados being a male and an Esmeralda, Sandslash being a girl, and how that works. But it worked out really well for the Wedlocke. Liftbro came in for Mud to partner with Duskla. Duskla and Mud were a great partnership. After Mud lost Puddle, I paired Mud with Duskla. After Slowpink, sorry. It was Puddle, then Slowpink, then Duskla. Duskla was great. A perfect Eevee-like Pokemon, and never needed to evolve into Dusknoir, and she did some great stuff. Single-handedly beat Melanie and her Lapras and Dynamax Duskla. Dynamaxed a Dusclops against a G-Max Lapras, and it won. Too tanky. Wanda, and then here's where the new Pokemon came in after Leon's battle. Wanda and Pierce were a pair. Sniff was partnered with Crookedy Croc. And then I had her battle the Haxorus, and she almost OHKO'd a Haxorus with a max Starfall, and it lived with like less than 10% health, but then it just one-shot her, which was really sad because she did really good against that. I was so close, but just gave her the chance. I think there was a moment where I like could have healed her and stalled out the Haxorus, but I'm not about that. I don't want to like use items to stall through a battle. 20 deaths is a lot, but it also adds to a lot of different Pokemon usage and creating a lot of different pairs and partners. And I enjoyed that a lot. Like look at how many different Pokemon I got to use, and look at how high some of them got in level. And that was really cool. Even if I got to use them just briefly, like I've never gotten to use an Escavalier. I've never gotten to use a Aromatisse. I have maybe once used a Roserade. I've never gotten to use Galarian Rapidash, like specifically in a Nuzlocke. Sandaconda, I've used competitively since this generation, but definitely didn't do a playthrough with it. Haven't had a Charmander on my team since like X and Y, so I loved getting to the end of the game and having Charizard on the team, and then Torch just like completely pulled through so many battles for me. But Easton ended up being like the last survivor from the champion and being being the last surviving Galar champion from that battle. Like the only one with the ribbon that's left. Violi, yeah, man, like look, this is great. So much fun. This is a really fun experience. And then here's all the Pokemon that were not used. Some of these were caught pretty late. I did evolve these in preparation to maybe use them, but they just weren't good pairs. And I also like to take into consideration the natures, but like look at these. I got these from way late in the game. They're level 60. Bro in the friend ball is like super cool. I want to keep him. I think someone else is in a lure ball. Who's in the lure ball? Oh, Wanda's in the lure ball. Wanda the wishy-washy. I really wish I'd gotten to use Black Betty. Rhyperior is super cool and having her evolve, but it just look at all these grass, fire, water Pokemon that I have, and it was pretty hard to pair her with something really good when it's 4 times weak to grass and water. Scatter, I really considered using Scatter at multiple different occasions, but being timid nature was so disadvantageous for her because she wants to hit physically and that's it. Squab it, that was fun. Don't you just squab it? Funsies, little Happini, never got the chance. Minora, also a really great Pokemon that I really wish I could have used, but had an adamant nature instead of modest. It was the complete opposite of what you want on your Litwick and your Chandelure. Considerably a good Pokemon to use, but not great typing. 4 times weak to Bug. Yeah, some really cool Pokemon I caught along the way. The Galar region's great for that, and I'm really glad that it turned out the way it did. The variety of Pokemon I got to use. So if we have to say like the legends of the team, like the best of the best, you definitely got to throw it down for Torch. Torch literally won us the game. Duskla, Esmeralda, and then Easton. So like we have I shouldn't have really done that. Who and where? But just to show, I'll put everyone back in order. I can always double check, but yeah, like these are the 6 that like just really carried through the game and had the most to offer. Soundwave and Icicle were really good. Obviously, they got really far into the game, and it was nice to have them. But there was such a long period where I didn't use them because they were just I was just waiting until they were their final evolutions that, and like after they evolved, like look how far Soundwave evolves at 36 or something. Seismitoad evolves from Palpitoad at like level 35 or whatever it is. So maybe 10, 11 levels. Icicle didn't even get 10. You have to get to level 41 or 42 for Icicle or for Snorunt to evolve into Glalie, and then even then it's just all ice type attacks. So Rosie was really good in the end game, and as well as Crookedy Croc. But these are the 6 that just like absolutely I'm like the most impressed with of getting to use them. I think that Adam and Puddle are like the ones that I really wanted to get the most use out of. I love Butterfree. I thought it would have been really cool to see my very first encounter go super far into the game, but then again, it is also a bug. It's a butterfree, so. But Adam and Eve were really great, the first guy and girl. And then, yeah, Puddle, I love Ludicolo. It would have been really great to find a water stone, but I think I've made it through the entire game without a water stone. I don't even think I have one in my bag right now. I don't know where it is. I would have had to look it up and like go find it. Yeah, I've never got a water stone. I don't know where it is, obviously. Oh man. Well, that's it. That is the final episode of Sir Wilson's Pokemon Shield Wedlocke. It was one heck of a ride. So much happened. So many different Pokemon used, and it all came down to some pretty close battles and a lot of great voice acting from me, right? Yeah, leave a like for the voice acting. But that's it. Oh yeah, and Hunbun's lovable. But that's it. Thank y'all so much for following and enjoying the series. You know, I don't really know what's next. I'm not super enthused with VGC at the moment, and I don't really want to do another playthrough of Sword and Shield. But Nuzlocking, like recording Nuzlocks and Wedlocks, is what I want to do the most. So, you know, the best option for me would be like getting a 3DS and do virtual console recordings. But I don't have that at the moment, and I'm not really sure that is something I want to invest in right now. But that may be something to do in the future. We'll see if I stick around long enough, wait around long enough for Diamond and Pearl remakes, which were just announced yesterday, because today is Pokemon Day. So of course, I need to mention that at the end of the episode. It is Pokemon Day. It's February 27th, and what a better way to end and celebrate Pokemon Day than to come here and play and finish my first Pokemon Wedlocke recording. So happy Pokemon Day, everyone. You know, it'll be several weeks after Pokemon Day when this video actually goes up, but just know I'm here on Pokemon Day recording, and Torch actually made a great story here on Pokemon Day, so I'm gonna end this on a very high note, and look forward to the next adventure, which will probably be on my YouTube. Well, it would for sure be on my YouTube, and I might stream it. Just depends on like what I really decide to do next. I've considered doing a recording of a Nuzlocke of Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, but the game is just it's not that exciting, and it's pretty hard to Nuzlocke because you actually have to catch a lot of Pokemon. Like, you literally can't battle Koga unless you catch 50 species of Pokemon, which if you're Nuzlocking the game, it's really hard to do. It's not impossible, but it's really hard to do, and it's not as random as it takes away from the randomness. Because Austin John has a video on like how you would have to Nuzlocke, or how you would have to play Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu if you wanted to Nuzlocke it and like meet all of those minor checkpoints that you have to have, like Koga and such. But anyways, I'm done talking. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, let me know if y'all have ideas of what I could record next, maybe a specific challenge or something. But until the next episode and the next adventure, Sir Wilson out. Peace, y'all.